Shared Services Center in the office of the CIO. If you have not done so already before entering the room, would you please take a moment and silence your cell phone? Okay, please be aware that the exhibit hall is open and is upstairs in Golden Gate A and B. We have over 100 booths that are available for you to visit, and they're open until 5:15 this afternoon. They will be open again on Tuesday morning, starting at 8 a.m. until 5:15. So please take a minute and go by the exhibit booth upstairs in Golden Gate A and B. All right, this morning we talked about these little response cards, so we're going to do that little same exercise all over again, okay? I want the people from this point to my left to set your cards, your response cards, to channel 41, and the people from this part over to my right to set yours to channel 51. To do that, just press the channel button, the CH button, press 41, and then channel again. And if you're sitting to my right, just press CH 51 and channel again. And once again, we're going to go through the little exercise of asking you one trivia question, just to make sure they're working. And during the break, I was asked the question whether each presenter was going to use these response cards, and the answer to that is no. Some presenters have made the choice to actually use this to get feedback from the audience, and some have not. So every session that you attend will not necessarily use the response cards. Okay, the question for this afternoon, according to the Extrasolar Planets Encyclopedia, how many confirmed planets have been found outside our solar system since the first ones were found in 1994 and 1995? So would you please respond? Well, we're up from 178 this morning. We're actually up to 255. Okay. Okay, the answer is C. Okay, thank you so very much for going through that exercise. I'll give you another one. Well, the next session will actually have another question for you, okay? Okay, we are gathered this afternoon for a keynote address from Kaplan Mowbray, an acclaimed author, thought leader, career coach, and motivational speaker on topics ranging from personal branding, leadership, networking, public speaking, and success. His presentations have been described as a life-changing event. For more than 15 years, he has led corporate marketing, advertising, and brand development initiatives for Fortune 500 companies. Kaplan speaks to a variety of audiences, including professional organizations, colleges and universities, sales forces, and corporations. Through his seminars and best-selling book, The 10 Ks of Personal Branding, Kaplan provides real strategies for real results in making that connection between your personal brand and your life outcome. In his personal pursuits, Kaplan is a professional saxophone player. And now, please join me in welcoming Kaplan Mowbray.
Thank you. How's everybody doing today? Come on, NASA, how's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? Can we bring the house lights up? How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? This side of us, everyone doing today? This side of us, everyone doing today? That side of us, everyone doing today? That side of us, everyone doing today? This side of the room, how's everyone doing today? One more time, this side of the room, how's everyone doing today? That's what we're talking about. Here we go, here we go. Hold on, Snickers, who's hungry? Who's hungry? Who's hungry? Who's hungry? Who's hungry? We like the side too. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you today. at this IT Summit, this most important moment, this most important focus, the brand called you. Now, I have no slides. Thank you. I have no handouts. I have no tricks up my sleeve. Just 10 principles I want to share with you today about building your personal brand. And my sole goal today is that when you walk out of those doors, or those doors, or those doors, there's a lot of doors in this room, that door, you walk out better. We're in a tremendous time of challenge and opportunity, as you know. But this is the most important time to focus on the most important product the brand called you. So today I want to share with you again a presentation I titled The 10 Ks of Personal Branding. My sole goal is you walk out of this room better. So one more time, how's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? Before we start off, I always like to start off by having a little bit of fun. Tell me if you guys can hear this. Let's see. Can you hear this? NASA, can you hear this? Okay. Can you hear this? Turn up, please. Turn up, please. Can you guys hear this? Can you do this, NASA? Can we do this? There we go. Let's start by having a little fun. Put me in. Put me in. Yeah. How we doing? How we doing? All right. All right. When you walk into a room and you see a name tag, what do? You walk into a room, you see a blank name tag. What do? Anyone? But what if you couldn't write your name? What are the words, the images, the phrases that you use to describe yourself? So our first exercise today, I want you to take out this blank name tag. If you're not sitting at a seat with a blank set of name tags and index cards, please sit at a seat that has one, please. I want you to take out this blank name tag, and I want you to write down something that defines who you are. It could be a word, it could be a picture, it could be a group of words. Something that defines who you are, but guess what? You cannot write your name. Go. Something that defines who you are. It could be a word, it could be a picture, it could be a group of words. Something that defines who you are, but you cannot write your name. If you're not sitting at a seat with a set of name tag and index cards, please sit at one now. Something that defines who you are. Can you keep the house lights up, please? Thank you. Something that defines who you are. What do we have? Integrity. What do we have? Spiritual. Caring. Mother. Blank, still thinking. Sleepy. Capable. Sick figure and a guy with a mustache. What do we have right here? What is that? Charlie Brown. We have humble and magnificence. What do we have right here? Extraordinary. Blank, still thinking. Star. What do we have? Dad. What do we have? Integrity. We have philosophy, educator, and thinker. What do we have? Innovative. What do we have? Innovative. What do we have? Awesome. Enthusiastic. What do we have right here? Inventor. Guitar. What do we have? He said dad, husband, and Christian. What do we have? Smiley face. What do we have right here? Witness. What do we have? Creative. What do you have? Curiosity. Energetic. A stick figure, tall stick figure, medium stick figure, small stick figure. Shy. What do we have? Science teacher. What do you have? Ha, ha, ha. Father, philosophy. Son. What do we have? Woman. What do we have? We have honest, trustworthy, dependable. Listen up, people, many of us in this very room are struggling with how to define ourselves, how to define greater meaning and purpose in our life. Thus, we sometimes flow through life without direction, and we accept life's outcomes as a series of things that happens to us by chance. But ultimately, lack of understanding of yourself yields a lack of understanding and acceptance of possibilities. And without possibilities, there is no hope. The pursuit of possibilities creates a sense of direction. And with direction comes opportunity. Without direction, you may be wasting time, and when you waste time, you waste precious life. Not that life is a race, but it is full of opportunities and possibilities that with direction produce positive outcomes. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, NASA, as you continue to live your life and build your career, building positive outcomes for your life, for your career, or any other aspiration that you may have, but it all starts with your personal brand. Now think about the great brands of the world today. What do they have in common? Anyone? Great brands. Longevity. What else? Recognition. What else? Yell it out. What else? Reputation. Quality. Great brands all have the ability to deliver an expectation of quality, superior product benefits, or defining experience. And they're able to do this quickly, and they're able to do this consistently. Great brands are able to transform a customer's initial perception, window shopping, into a purchase action. But what about your brand? What about your brand? Are you able to transform yourself from a perception into a reality? And what is your reality? So my question to each of you today, how do you see yourself and how do others see you? For most of us, there's a gap between how we think we're perceived and how others actually see us. So what we're going to talk about today is achieving consistency between the brand that you carry and the brand that you convey. And I call that personal branding. But let's face it, personal branding is one of the most overlooked and underestimated concepts out there today. Why is that? Anyone? Personal branding. Overlooked, underestimated. Why? Think about it. Why? We often don't think about ourselves. We often don't think about who we are, where we're going, what we want to be known for. We also think about the brands that we consume as a part of everyday living than on our own personal brand. So today I want to focus on your brand and the importance of who you are today. Because the reality is, 60% of graduating students today do not think they'll be as successful as their parents' generation. 50% of employees see their job as just a job and not a career. 40% of adults 18 to 45 still do not know their purpose in life. And 70% of the people in this very room don't have or aware of their personal brand. You ever take a course on yourself? Manage a NASA IT project on yourself? Have a focus on yourself? For most of us, the answer is invariably no, but having a focus on your personal brand is one of the most important things that you can do, again, as you continue to live your life and build your career. So today we're going to talk about the 10 Ks of personal branding. So let's do a quick exercise. What is your brand name? Yes. 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 What is your brand name? What did you write on your card? What is your brand name? Nice employee. What is it? Nice employee? Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for Nice Employee as she comes to the stage. Nice Employee as she comes to the stage. Let's give her a warm round of applause as she comes to the stage. Let's say hi, Nice Employee. Nice Employee, I want you to tell us, right here, I want you to tell us who you are. Something unique about yourself and something that truly defines who you are. Speak into the mic, please.
Okay. Who am I? I work in the IT or code MI at NASA Dryden. And I'm also a wife, a mother, and a grandma. And I grew up in the Philippines, went to graduate school in Penn State, USA, and then eventually ended up at Dryden. And so that's the nugget of who I am.
Give her a hand, give her a hand, give her a hand, give her a hand, give her a hand. Yeah, you can sit down. Here, take some candy. You can sit down. All right. Now, you can sit down. You should see the looks I'm getting. Do not pick me. Do not pick me. Do not pick me. Do not pick me. Do not. You should see the looks I'm getting. I thought this was a friendly place. Do not pick me. Do not pick me. Do not pick me. Yes. What's your brand name? Yes. What is your brand name? Yes. What is your brand name? Yes. No. Yes. What is your brand name? Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. What is your brand name? Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for Smiley Face as she comes to the stage. Smiley Face as she comes to the stage. Let's say hi, Smiley Face. Smiley Face, I want you to tell us who you are, something unique about yourself, and something that truly defines who you are.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Smiley Face, also known as Annalise DeVoe. Something that makes me unique is I have 4 capital letters and 2 names. It's capital A, N-A, capital L-I-S-E, last name DeVoe, D-E, capital V-O-E, no middle name. So that's me. I also have a brother. We have the same exact birthday, down to the minute, just a year.
Wow.
Yep. Don't know what they're called, but I think it's like an Irish twin, maybe? I don't know. I live in D.C. Who else is from D.C.? Yeah, D.C. Went to University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Graduated from there in '09. And now I work for Presidio Network Solutions, IT sales. So, love and life, Smiley Face.
All right. Give her a hand, give her a hand. Great job, give her a hand, great job. Take some candy, whatever you want. Here, take some back. One more. Yes. What's your brand name? Yes. What is your brand name? Yes. What is your brand name? Yes. I'm coming to you. What is your brand name? Yes. 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 What is it? Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for Don't Pick Me as he comes to the stage. Don't pick me as he comes to the stage. Don't pick me. Don't pick me. Man, I'm good. Let's say hi, don't pick me. Don't pick me. Really? Wow. Here at this table, I have Snickers, I have Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and I have Hershey's Kisses. I want you to pick one, I want you to eat it. Tell us when you're ready. So, tell us when you're ready. So, I want you to tell us why you picked what you picked. Hold on.
It was actually Annette's pick, and I...
No. I said I have Snickers.
Oh, why I
have
picked
Reese's
this?
Peanut Butter Cups. I heard.
Oh,
Why did you pick what
I
you
love
picked?
peanut butter.
Okay, give him a hand. I love peanut butter. Here, hold on. All right. All right. Now, when we started this exercise, where are you, our first person? Where are you? We started with nice employee. Tell us who you are, something unique about yourself, and something that truly defines who you are. What did she say? I'm a nice employee. What else? Grandma? Philippines? Penn State? What's that? Dryden? You gave us a true glimpse of who you are. What defines you? What makes you unique? And you did that in a minute and 25 seconds. Then we went over here. Smiley Face. Tell us who you are, something unique about yourself, something that truly defines who you are. What did she say? 4 capital, right? A, Let's see if you listen. A, what else? L, what else? D, what else? V, you were listening. Right? And you gave us a true glimpse of who you are, what defines you, what makes you unique, even your twin brother, almost twin brother. And you did that in around 1 minute and 35 seconds after thinking about it from time. And then we went over here. Don't pick me. I have Snickers. I have Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I have Hershey's Kisses. Pick one. Tell us why you picked what you picked. What did he pick? And what did he say? I love peanut butter. 3 seconds. So my question to each of you today, why is it easier to talk about Reese's Peanut Butter Cups than it is to talk about yourself? Why is it easier to talk about Reese's Peanut Butter Cups than it is to talk about yourself? The first and primary element in developing your personal brand, know thyself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What is it that makes you stand out from a crowd? This is going to help you assess the attributes that you possess that you're going to try and use to build your personal brand. It's also going to help you to understand why people choose you, why they select you, why they hire you, why they promote you, why they follow you as leaders. Or it's going to shed some light as to why you're not being hired, not being chosen, not being picked, like the poor Snickers and Hershey's you did not pick. Know thyself. Each of you has a series of index cards at your seats. I want you to take one out, and I want you to number lines 1 through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On line number 1, I want you to write down, what do you aspire to be from this point on in your life, in your career? What do you aspire to be? Retired. She said retired. Anyone else retired? From this point on, in your life, in your career, what do you aspire to be? Line number 1, what do you aspire to be? What do you aspire to be? What do you aspire to be? Line number 2, what are you doing right now? However you answer that question for yourself. What are you doing right now? For some of us, we are working in a job, in a career, on a set of objectives and goals to meet an objective for our life, for our family, for our destiny, for our legacy. For some of us, we are on a journey to figure it out. For some of us, we are going and overcoming a set of challenges, a set of obstacles that we now have to mend and put back together so we can actually build the life called you. What are you doing right now? However you define that question for yourself. Line number 2, what are you doing right now? Line number 3, what is the education, the training, the preparation that you had in the past that got you here to this point in your life or your career right now? What is the education, the training, the preparation that you've had in the past that got you here? For some of us, it is the job skills that we've acquired, the lessons that we've learned along the way, the certifications that we've obtained, the network contacts that we've had, the entry point that allowed us to actually deliver capability even here within NASA. What is the education, the training, the preparation that you've had in the past that got you here? And finally, line number 4, what is the education, the training, the preparation, the personal or professional contacts that you need in the future to be what you aspire to be? What is the education, the training, the preparation, the personal or professional contacts that you need in the future to be what you aspire to be? See, when you look at what you wrote, lines 1 through 4, and specifically line number 3, for many of us, I call that guesswork, growth from undefined experiences, skills, and schooling. And for some of us in this room, it is a random sampling of all the things we've done in our life to get us to this point today. But when you look at what you wrote for line number 4, I call that access. That is the actions, the choices, the contacts that connect your experiences with the person, the product, the brand, the experience, the legacy, the value that you want to become tomorrow. So as you look at what you wrote, lines 1 through 4, ask yourself, is your life or career made up of guesswork, or are you truly gaining access to the things to which you aspire? You see, in order to build a brand, you have to first understand the brand called you. This first principle, know thyself. Know thyself. The second K, know what you want to be known for. That's right, know what you want to be known for. Building your personal brand extends throughout all the dimensions of how people come in contact with you. So my question is, do you know what you want to be known for, and do you know what you're most known by? Many of us, we don't take the time to address our knowledge of what we want to be known for, and thus we leave it up to others to assign us our own brand identity. And often this identity is based on a very subjective or very false premise. You ever have someone come up to you, they start talking to you, and they think that they know all about you and the limits of your capabilities, and they don't. It happens to us all the time, even within the IT profession. People think they know you for one thing, but you can deliver much, much more. So having a focus on what you want to be known for keeps you focused on whether you are projecting the desired attributes of your personal brand. So I want you to take out another index card. Take out another index card. And I want you to write down 3 words that best describe the lasting impression that you want to have on someone after an encounter with you. Go. 3 words that best describe the lasting impression that you want to have on someone after an encounter with you. 3 words that best describe the lasting impression that you want to have on someone after an encounter with you. Now, when I look around the room, for some of us, this exercise is taking a lot of thought and a lot of time. But this should be quick. This should be quick. You see, the longer it takes for you to know what you want to be known for, the more it suggests you lack supreme knowledge of yourself. And if you don't know yourself, how do you expect others to know you, to hire you, to promote you, to follow you, to refer you, and most importantly, to get you? Know what you want to be known for. This is going to help keep you focused on whether you're projecting the desired attributes of your personal brand. Third K, know how to be consistent. That's right, NASA. Know how to be consistent. Know how to be consistent. You see, building your personal brand extends throughout all of the dimensions of how people come in contact with you. How you write, how you speak, your track record for performance, your ability to be punctual, your personal appearance, the way that you connect your department to another. You want to create a seamless string of perceptions that associates you with the brand that you want to build. Because think about it today. Think about the great brands of the world today. They all have the ability to deliver an expectation of quality, superior product benefits, or defining experience that keeps you loyal to their product. So I want you to answer this question on one of your index cards. What is it that you consistently deliver that keeps others loyal to you? Go. What is it that you consistently deliver that keeps others loyal to you? What is it that you consistently deliver that keeps others loyal to you? Answer that question. What is it that you consistently deliver that keeps others loyal to you? See, the reality is, if you are consistent, you can be known for something. If you're known for something, you are valued. If you're valued, you're also deemed necessary. And if you're deemed necessary, you're also deemed a needed part of the success equation. But if you're not consistent, you cannot be known for something. If you're not known for something, you are not valued. If you're not valued, you're also deemed unnecessary. And if you're deemed unnecessary, you're also deemed unneeded. And in a tough economy, when things are tough and tight, if you are unneeded, you are what? Unemployed. Know how to be consistent. Anyone here have a Facebook page? Anyone here have a Facebook page? For those in the room that have a Facebook page, I want you to write down 3 words that you are known for based on your Facebook page. Go. 3 words that you're known for based on your Facebook page. And if you don't have a Facebook page, 3 words you're known for based on a Google search done on you. Go. 3 words that you're known for based on your Facebook page or a Google search done on you. 3 words that you're known for based on your Facebook page or a Google search done on you. 3 words based on a Google search done on you or your Facebook page. 3 words. You have a Facebook page? Yeah? 3 words. He said, Father, fun-loving, and happy. Father, fun-loving, and happy. You have a Facebook page? 3 words.
Family, engaged, and friend.
He said, family, engaged, and friend. Family, engaged, and friend. You have a Facebook page, Kevin?
Yep.
3 words.
Father.
Pictures. Friend. Father, pictures, friend. One more. Facebook page? Yes? Yes. Yes.
Agriculture, supporting the LGBT community, and caring.
agriculture, supporting the LGBT community, and caring. One more. Facebook page, 3 words. I don't have a Facebook page, that's 6 words. One more. Facebook page, 3 words.
I wrote sister, aunt, and grandma. And I also
Sister,
wrote author, 'cause you
aunt, grandma, and author. So my point is, today, NASA, in this important time of challenge and opportunity, in this important time where we are looking to create the next value of our expertise, today, people meet you before they meet you. People meet you before they meet you. We are in an age, and some of you are the architects of technology that allow people to meet you before they meet you. So what the internet has to say about you and your brand should be very consistent with the brand that you show up into room for opportunity. Let's face it, the agency, our country, this land is going through a lot of challenge. But this is also a chance to stand out. A lot of us walk into a room all packaged because we have years of experience working for major divisions, even within NASA. We have technical expertise, we have personal expertise, we have communication expertise, and we think that we are all ready for that next opportunity, even in the wake of cuts. And we walk into the room all buttoned up, ready to represent ourselves. Well, when we walk into that room, we walk in like this. The person on Facebook with a questionable pose, in a questionable place, with a questionable beverage, with questionable comments, and all of a sudden, your brand has been redefined, even though you have great credentials. So whether it's Facebook, whether it's another online technology, whether it's your ability to be known for something online, you want to be consistent with the brand that you show up into room for opportunity. So know how to be consistent. Your 4th K. Know how to accept failure as a part of building your personal brand. That's right. Know how to accept failure as a part of building your personal brand. Anyone here ever fail at something? Did you fail because you had to experience that to keep going? Or did you fail because you had no plan? Often we fail because we have no plan. But here's the concept: seek failure, seek failure, seek failure. Let me explain. Failure is defined as not meeting pre-established objectives. The act or fact of not meeting the desired end or end. Sometimes we fail because we took a risk. But in taking that risk, we allowed ourselves to extend ourselves outside our comfort zone and now create a much broader definition of what can be and what is possible. But you would have never known what you were capable of had you not taken that risk. Anyone here in this room ever have a transforming setback in their life or their career? Transforming setback. Think about that event. And think about who you've become today as a result of it. Often we are just as much the product of our failures as we are successes. And what I'd like to say is, if you are not afraid to fail, you have all the confidence in the world to succeed. Anyone want to share their personal story of failure and how to find who they are today? Anyone? Anyone want to share their personal story of failure and how to find who they are today? Anyone? Anyone? Your failure will define your brand. Even in the wake of challenge and opportunity. I know even with, talk about NASA and talk about the things that are going on, you each have an ability to deliver value, even in the wake of failure. So seek failure, learn from failure, because the things that you have been a setback in your life will be the very setup for your success. And I'll say that again, the things that will be a setback in your life, in your career, may be the very setup for your success. So know how to accept failure as a part of building your personal brand. There have been historic marketing failures, right? Chevy Nova. Nova in Spanish means what? Would you borrow a car that means don't go? Kentucky Fried Chicken had a slogan, finger licking good, finger licking good. And when they exported that brand, that slogan around the world to some of the different countries, it actually meant eat your fingers off. Coors Beer had a slogan, turn it loose, turn it loose. And when they exported that brand, that slogan around the world to some of the different countries, it actually meant suffer from diarrhea. These companies all learned from their failures to build better brands for success. As you think about your career, NASA, as you think about this amazing, amazing opportunity, as you think about the wonderful work that Linda and her team are doing, how are you learning from your failures to build a powerful, powerful brand for success? Know how to accept failure as a part of building your personal brand. The 5th K. Know how to communicate your personal brand attributes. That's right, know how to communicate your personal brand attributes. Let's do a quick exercise. Quick exercise. What is your brand name? Yes. What is your brand name? Yes, right over here, this row. What is your brand name? Yes. 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 What is your brand name? Energize. No, what is your brand name? Yes. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for Integrity as he comes to the stage. Integrity as he comes to the stage. Warm round of applause for Integrity as he comes to the stage. Let's say hi, Integrity. Hi, Integrity. If you were in the elevator with someone that you really want to impress, it could be our president, it could be someone, the head of the agency, it could be someone who could create amazing opportunity for you in your life and your career. It could be Oprah Winfrey. It could be someone who could create opportunity for you in your life and your career. What would they be able to say about you when they walked out of the elevator?
That's a person that was honest with me. He spoke his mind, but it's something about him that I trust. And because I trust him, I'm going to give him an opportunity.
Okay, give him a hand. Excellent, excellent. Let me go back. Now, earlier I asked, what are 3 words that best describe the lasting impression that you want to have on someone after an encounter with you? Can you show me, can you read that card, please? Earlier, I asked, what are 3 words that best describe the lasting impression that you want to have on someone after an encounter with you? Can you read that card? What did you write on that card? Yes. Write on your card. 3 words that best describe the lasting impression you want to have on someone after an encounter with you. He said, honest, delivers, and trustworthy. Give him a hand. That's consistency. That's consistency. Now, NASA, you guys in this room, you guys all heard about the elevator speech, right? Anyone here in this room not hear about the elevator speech? If you've not heard about the elevator speech, you guys, okay, raise your hands, okay. The elevator speech. So the elevator speech is basically having a statement of your value that you can whip out at a moment's notice whenever and wherever opportunities can be created. The classic example is, what do you say when you were in the elevator with, let's say, Barack Obama, let's say your boss, let's say the CEO, let's say of a major company, someone who could create opportunity for you in your life, in your career. Now, I define the elevator speech as these 3 things: a statement of who you are, what you do, and how you add value. Who you are, what you do, and how you add value. And regardless of the situation, you need to be able to whip that out at a moment's notice. Because the reality is, people remember your contribution, not your role. Some of you here at NASA are looking to build the next generation of your career. You're looking to focus on what comes next. But people don't remember your role, they remember your contribution. So your elevator speech should be an example of who you are, what you do, and how you add value. Because if you are not memorable, you are dispensable. Now, I've been speaking for the last several years. But when I started off my career, I started off as a New York marketing manager at Citibank, North America. When you ask me what I aspire to be, my line number 1, I want to be on the national stage, on the national team. But the national team was in Chicago. I was in New York. And I'm a Yankees fan. Any Yankees fans in the room with me? Any Yankees fans? A little bit? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I wasn't moving to Chicago. Well, anyway, on this very day, I heard that the national marketing director was coming from Chicago to New York. I also heard through the rumor mill they were thinking about moving the headquarters to be headquartered in New York from Chicago. So on this very day of his visit, I was sitting down just like this at my cubicle, typing away. Hi, streamer. So and then I got up. I took this piece of paper in my hand, and I went to the elevator. Now, I was on the 44th floor. I took the elevator up to the 50th floor. Now, the 50th floor at this company was that floor where the CEO, the CIO, the COO, the CFO, and if you didn't have any business being there, you should really see yourself out. It was that floor. It was that floor. So I got up the elevator, got off the floor, and I did this. I walked around the floor with this look of purpose, with this look of determination. I walked around the floor. If you saw me, you said, wow, this guy's got an important person to see. He's got an important business meeting. He's got someone that he really wants to see. I walked around the floor just like this, hoping that I bump into someone, anyone, where I could say, hey, how you doing? I'm Kaplan Mobray. I work downstairs in marketing. Good to meet you. So I walked around the floor just like this, just like this, with this look of purpose, with this look of determination. I walked around the floor twice, and guess what? Nobody came out of their office. It was like they said, hey, there's this crazy guy, Kaplan Mobray, walking the floor. Everyone, please abandon your stations. So I said, I tried. Got back into the elevator. Just as the door's about to close, someone sticks their hand in and says, hey, wait for me. Who do you think it was? The guy from Chicago. Just the person I was looking for. I let him know that, though. But in the elevator, I said, great to see you. Specifically, I said, hey, man, great to see you. We're doing some innovative things in our New York marketing group downstairs. If there's ever an opportunity to help benefit our offices nationally, I would love to talk to you further. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. 2 weeks later, I get a call. Kaplan, as you may have heard, we are moving our national marketing operations to now be headquartered in New York. I want to talk to you about a job as National Advertising Manager for Citibank North America. And guess what, NASA? I got that job! I got that job! I got that job! I got that job! So my point is, in that encounter, I was able to quickly communicate who I was, what I do, and how I add value. What's your elevator speech? What's your elevator speech, NASA? For the division that you work, for the alignment that you give, for the expertise that you deliver, even in the wake of challenge and opportunity, even in the wake of, space doesn't have to go away because opportunity will always exist. What's your elevator speech? What's your elevator speech? As you climb an amazing journey to continue to deliver value, what's your elevator speech? You see, your personal brand will be defined not just by what you do, but also by how you talk about what you do. So understand that you need to have an elevator speech. And if you don't have one, you don't give someone the chance to remember who you are. Because you could work, what's your name again, sir? Adrian at Goddard, right? Driving amazing innovations of single source, unique technology, satellites, things that are one of a kind. And you're driving an amazing innovation for your company and for this land. And somehow, the CEO of your company says, who are the people who worked on this amazing, amazing product design? This amazing, amazing innovation. He looks at all the people, and he sees the names. Boom, Adrian. Now, this is 8 months later. He could trace it all the way back to that elevator. Now, you had one or two choices. In an elevator, when people say, how are you doing, what do people say? When people ask you how you doing, what do they say? Fine, right? The reality is 95% of people in a corporate environment, when you ask them how you doing, they say, I'm so busy. I'm so busy. Start to listen to what people say when you ask them how you're doing. They say, I'm so busy. They say, I'm fine too. Now, when you were in the elevator with your company's CEO and he says, how you doing, Adrian? You had a choice there. You could say, I'm so busy. And you could be lumped with the 95% of other people that say, I'm so busy. Or you could say, and what I advocate, we're making some great things happen. Our division is making some great things happen. Our team is making some great things happen. It's the same way as saying, I'm so busy, but it's positive. And now you have created and planted the seed of your value. So now, 10 months later, when your CEO says, who worked on this amazing innovation, he sees Adrian, your name, he traces it all the way back to the elevator where you said we're making some great things happen. And now, all of a sudden, your brand has been elevated. Now you're getting invited to meetings that others are not. You're getting asked for your opinion where others are not. And now you are a considered set in the memorability of value. So as each of you in this room, as you're thinking about your career, as you're thinking about your life, as you're thinking about your elevated stage, what is it that makes you memorable? And what is the tagline that people associate with you? Know how to communicate your personal brand attributes. The 6K, we're moving on. Know how to create your own opportunities. Know how to create your own opportunities. Don't wait for the invitation. Know how to create your own opportunities. You see, in that example, earlier, I had facts. I knew where I wanted to be on the national stage. I knew where I was on the New York stage. I could have sat down that day and done nothing because I was doing the work. But instead, I got up. I took a piece of paper with me that had nothing on it. I went to a floor where I had no invitation. I walked around the floor with the look of purpose. And when the opportunity presented itself, I was ready with an elevator speech that presented my value. So each of you in this room today, as you think about your career, as you think about your life, as you think about what's happening next for you, don't wait for the invitation. Create the opportunity. Because the reality is people remember people who take initiative. People remember people who take initiative. That's what innovation is all about. Innovation is about the initiative to take something further beyond what people thought could exist. And each of you in this room are part of innovation. You are part of the challenge of taking something further. But don't wait for the invitation to create the opportunity to build a powerful, powerful brand called you. Know how to create your own opportunities. The 7th K, we're in the home stretch. Anyone hungry? Real quick, anyone hungry? Anyone else hungry? Real quick. 7th inning stretch, anyone else hungry? Thank you. Anyone else hungry? Real quick. Anyone else hungry? I pitched for the Yankees, no? Anyone else hungry? Real quick. Anyone else hungry? Sorry, cameraman. Anyone else hungry? Real quick, anyone else hungry? In the back, I see you. Okay, good. Okay, I see you in the back. I'll make sure I get to you. Know and master the art of connection. Know and master the art of connection. Anyone here ever played Connect 4 as a kid? Connect 4. Anyone good? Why were you good? I could outthink the other person. Who else? Why were you good? Yes. I thought a couple moves ahead. Most people who are good at Connect 4 are good because they can make quick associations to matching elements. Quick associations to matching elements. As it relates to your personal brand, your ability to be a quick association to matching element is one of the most important things that you can establish. So when I say your name, Adrian, what comes back? Gardner. What's your name?
James.
James, what comes back?
Stanker.
What is that?
What do you mean comes back?
What comes back? What's that quick association that comes back when someone sees or hears your name?
Trace.
Trace. So I want you to take out one of your index cards. And I want you to write down that quick association that comes back when someone sees or hears your name. Go. What is that quick association that comes back when someone sees or hears your name? What is that quick association that comes back when someone sees or hears your name? Quick association that comes back. What's your name? Jan, what comes back? Dedicated. What's your name? Jerry, what comes back? Knowledgeable. What's your name? Barbara, what comes back? Friendly. What's your name? Bill, what comes back? Computers. What's your name? Juan comes back. Resolution. What's your name? Mina, what comes back? Leader. What's your name? George, what comes back? Karen. What's your name? Margot, what comes back? Focus. What's your name? Roy, what comes back? Passionate. What's your name, sir? Walter. What? Water? Walter, what comes back? Inspirational. The reality is, NASA, your name, each of you in this room, your name is on a piece of paper in a room where you are not present. Someone is going to see or hear your name, and immediately something's going to jump off the page. Again, your name is being discussed right now in a room where you are not present. And immediately someone's going to see or hear your name, and immediately something's going to jump off the page. That thing that jumps off the page will define your brand, will define your career. Even in the wake of cuts, even in the wake of opportunity, people will associate value based on your name and what they think about you. So you need to know what it is that you want to come back and make sure that is coming back true in every single encounter with others. Because if you leave it up to chance and you know what is coming back, you may be dispensable. So know the quick connection that people make associated with you. Know and master the art of connection. The 8th K, we're in the home stretch. Probably one of the most important things we're going to talk about today. Know that silence is not an option. Know that silence is not an option. You see, to be silent is to be undiscovered. And when you're undiscovered, your brand value diminishes over time. So wherever possible, use opportunities to make yourself stand out, but it doesn't mean forcing it. You guys know people speak up in meetings only for the sake of hearing themselves talk? What do you say about people like that? Shut up. Those are the people whose brand you don't give much value, even in the off chance they had something of substance to say. So, when you are silent, you are undiscovered. Now, here's the thing. When you walk into any room, you should ask yourself these 3 questions. Why am I here? Why am I here? What will I contribute? What will I contribute? And what will they say when I leave the room? That's right. Why am I here? What will I contribute? And what will they say when I leave the room? This is going to help keep you focused on delivering value so that you are memorable. But let's face it, this is the NASA IT Summit. And the reality is, some of us in this room may be introverts. And we follow this formula. We walk in silent to the meeting. We take the notes silent. We walk out silent, and we do the work. We walk in silent. We take the notes silent. We walk out silent, and we do the work. And we think just by doing the work, based on our technical expertise, that we're going to get promoted. We're going to get noticed. We're going to get valued. We're going to get opportunities that abound. And then you got these people who are networking, literally and figuratively. They are connecting their ideas, their innovation, to the ability to be a resource for someone else. They're telling people about the great things that they are doing for NASA, for their division. But you're doing the work. They're getting raises, promotions, new titles, surviving cuts, surviving opportunities, getting a new job before a new job even exists. But you're doing the work. The reality is, in a space of presence and time, if people cannot connect the value that you deliver, they will not associate you with a brand worth having for the future. Know that silence is not an option. Here's a quote from me. Good products leave memorable impressions, and good people leave memorable impressions. That's right. Good products leave memorable impressions, and good people leave memorable impressions. Let's do a quick exercise. Quick exercise. What is your brand name? Yes. No, what is your brand name? Yes. No. Yes. What's your brand name? Back there. Yes. Enthusiastic. Okay, excellent. And what is your brand name? Right here. Yes. Green. Right here. What's your brand name? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm round of applause for Enthusiastic and Sunshine as they come to the stage. Enthusiastic and Sunshine as they come to the stage. Give them a warm round of applause as they come to the stage. Let's say hi, Enthusiastic. Hi, Sunshine. Enthusiastic. I want you to hold this piece of paper. Actually, I'm going to give this to Sunshine. Sunshine, right here, Sunshine. Right here, right here. Sunshine, come on up, Sunshine. We'll give you a hand. Here you go. Excellent, okay. Hold this piece of paper, and do not show Enthusiastic what's on your piece of paper. Enthusiastic, right here. When I say what I'm going to say, turn the face to the audience. When I say what I'm going to say, I want you to tell me what brand you think of, okay? So when I say coffee, who do you think of? Coffee, coffee, coffee. Say it loud, please.
Starbucks.
When I say French fries, French fries.
McDonald's.
When I say watches, watches.
Gucci. I don't know.
When I say watches, who do you think of? Thank you. When I say soda, soda.
Coke.
Loud, loud.
Coke.
When I say running sneakers, running sneakers.
Nikes.
When I say electronics, electronics.
Sony.
When I say computers, computers.
Dell.
When I say discount shopping, discount shopping.
Ross. I don't know. Discount shopping.
When I say discount shopping, you think of? Thank you.
Walmart.
When I say luxury hotels, luxury hotels.
Marriott. Hilton.
We are in a recession. We are in a recession. But we thank Marriott for being our gracious host today. Thank you. When I say leather, leather.
Wilson's. I don't know.
Okay, give him a hand. Give him a hand. Great job. Give him a hand. Take some candy, man. Great job. Great job. Great job. Sunshine, right here. Sunshine, I want you to read exactly what's on your piece of paper, loud enough for everyone to hear you, including the equal sign.
There's nothing on my paper. Coffee equals Starbucks. French fries equals McDonald's.
Loud, please.
Watches equal Rolex. Soda equal Coke or Pepsi. Running sneakers equal Nike. Electronics equal Sony. Computers equal Dell or Apple or IBM. Discount shopping equals Walmart or Target. Target. Luxury hotels equal Ritz-Carlton, and leather equals Coach or Wilson's.
Give him a hand. Great job. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, what do you want?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I read your mind. I walked in from New York with this piece of paper and I read your mind. Here's my point. The product names that you mentioned are the ones that you can recall or the ones you thought were good. So when I said French fries, what did you say? You said McDonald's. You didn't say Lulu's Deli. And when I said electronics, what did you say? You said Sony. You didn't say Easy Tech Electronics. So my point is, if good products leave memorable impressions and good people leave memorable impressions, chances are people cannot commit you to recall. They may also not think you are good. If people cannot commit you to recall, they may also not think you are good. If people cannot commit your division to recall, they may also not think it is good. If people cannot commit your value, your innovation, your product to recall, they may also not think it is good. Know that silence is not an option. The 9th K in my 10 Ks of personal branding. Know your expectations, not your limitations. That's right. Know your expectations, not your limitations. You see, with an awareness of your personal brand comes an awareness of what others expect from you. Because if you don't know what others expect from you, you could be limited from opportunities that could come your way. There are people in this very room who are very, very analytical, who also have excellent creative capabilities. And there are people in this room of IT professionals who are very creative, who also have excellent analytical capabilities. But because they expect the analytical person to be analytical and not creative, and the creative person to be creative and not analytical, both people are now limited from opportunities that could come their way. NASA, are you limited from opportunities that could come your way today just because people do not have an expectation of what you can deliver? Know your expectations, not your limitations. Final exercise. I want you to take out a totally blank index card, totally blank. Totally blank. And I want you to select one person that you'll work with in this exercise. It should be someone right next to you or in the vicinity. Select one person now. Select one person that you'll work with in this exercise. Select one person. Pick that person out. If you don't have someone, raise your hand, you can find someone. Select one person that you'll work with in this exercise. And you're going to need 2 blank index cards for this exercise, just so you know. Now, I want you to, on this blank index card, and here's the catch. Do not show the person you're working with what you're about to write. Do not show the person that you're working with what you're about to write. Do not show the person that you are working with what you're about to write. Now, I want you to write down 3 words that you think you are known for. Go. 3 words that you think you are known for. And do not show the person you're working with what you are writing. 3 words that you think you are known for. 3 words that you think you are known for. 3 words that you think you are known for. 3 words that you think you are known for. Now, I want you to take another index card. And again, do not show the person you're working with what you're about to write. I want you to write down 3 words that you would associate with that person. 3 words that you would associate with that person, even if you just met them in the room today. 3 words that you would associate with that person. 3 words that you would associate with that person, even if you just met them in the room today. 3 words. 3 words that you would associate with that person, even if you just met them in the room today? 3 words. Who worked together over here? Who worked together over here? Which 2? You 2? What's your brand name? Happy. What's your brand name? Star. Let's give Happy and Star a warm round of applause as they come to the stage. Happy and Star, as they come right to the stage. As they come right to the stage. Happy and Star. Let's say hi, Happy. Hi, Star. All right, last exercise. Last exercise. Who's Happy? And who's Star? Okay, Star, just give me the card. 3 words you think you're known for. Just give me that card. 3 words you think you are known for. Just give me that card. 3 words she's actually known by. Just give me that card. 3 words she's known by that you associated with. Okay. Do I get chocolate? Okay, we're ready. 3 words, Star, that you think you're known for are, all right, excellent, are fun, right? Love and kindness. 3 words you're actually known by are smart, caring, and fun. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. So my point is, your personal brand will be defined by the convergence of these 6 words. 3 words you think you're known for, and 3 words you're actually known by. And what we are striving for every single day is consistency. So the strongest living attribute of your personal brand today is fun. You are a smart, caring person. You give your heart to your family, you give your heart to your teammates, to your friends. And the outpouring of your heart allows people to know that you are someone who engenders love and kindness. And because of that, they want to be drawn to you. They want to be a part, associated with you. They want to help you in your endeavors to reach your milestone of life. But when they are around you, they smile, they laugh, they are engendered with fun. And this, at the end of the day, is the closest living, walking definition to your personal brand. Give them a hand. You guys can sit down. Give me a hand. Now, final. I want you to take out this card. 3 words you think you're known for, take out that card. 3 words you think you are known for, take out that card and keep that card. That is your card. Now, 3 words that you associated with the person you work with, give them that card. So now everyone has their 6 words. Give them that card. So now everyone should have their 6 words. Now, anyone get exact words? So listen up. Listen up. Some of you guys got words that were very exact and very consistent with the brand that you want to be known for. But some of you guys got words you don't really want associated with your personal brand. And if that is the case, you know that you have personal brand work to do. So here's my point. As we wrap up, here's my point. The brand that you carry and the brand that you convey. And what we're striving for every single day is consistency. Know your expectations, not your limitations. My final point, final K in my 10 Ks of personal branding. Know why you are doing what you're doing today and how it shapes where you're headed tomorrow. That's right. Know why you are doing what you are doing today and how it shapes where you are headed tomorrow. You see, when you have purpose, people see it. They see it. When you have a goal, when you have a solid goal, you will work to meet it. And when you know why you are doing what you're doing today and how it shapes where you're headed tomorrow, you are likely to succeed in it. So in closing, I just want to impress upon you the importance of planning and preparation, all of which are to help you to meet your goals head on with much, much greater results. But it all starts with your personal brand. So in closing, I just want you to recite these 10 Ks of personal branding with me. The first K, know thyself. The second K, know what you want to be known for. The third K, know how to be consistent. The fourth K, Know how to accept failure as a part of building your personal brand, the 5th K. Know how to communicate your personal brand, that's the 6th K. She took good notes. Know how to create your, the 7th K. Stand up, please. Whoever's that loud voice, stand up. Stand up. The 7th K, stand up. Stand up. The 7th K, know and master the art of connecting. The 8th K. Know that silence is not enough. The 9th K. Know your expectations, not your limitations. Finally, the 10th K. Know why you're doing what you're doing today and how it shapes where you're headed tomorrow. Give them a hand. So I would offer one final K. It's what I call my special K. And today it's going to go to these two ladies who did such a great job in reading this. To both of you. Okay. Give them a hand. Give them a hand. So as we close, I just again want to impress upon you the importance of planning and preparation, all of which reach your goals will head on with much, much greater results. You guys have been a wonderful, amazing audience. I want to thank NASA for having me. I want to thank each of you for what you will do to live the value of your personal brand. You guys have been a wonderful, amazing audience. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, before you leave, I got a few announcements, please. Kaplan is going to be outside if you want to speak to him individually, and also his book will be available for purchase. If you like what you heard a little while ago, just please come back tonight at 6 o'clock. We're going to start the cash bar for the reception. The reception actually starts at 6:30. We're going to have a jazz band, so bring your dancing shoes, okay? So see you all tonight. All right, thank you.
Do you know this one?
God, I love that one.